Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so I am officially moved and in my new home, and I'm still in boxes, and I do want to apologize for last week not getting a read in, the second read of the week. What's holding you back? I'm sorry, but I've been extremely busy, and I will be for a while until I get settled, but I'm so psyched about this move. I love it. And so thank you for your patience and understanding. And let's get started with Truth Be Told Around the World from Aries to Pisces. And now you can see the cards. I'll display them here. Aries. It'll be good. Okay, so Aries, you have the Queen of Swords. I think this is the 5, right? Yeah, 5 of Cups reversed. Nice. And the Hierophant. So the Hierophant's like, I stood my ground. Either this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius stood her ground, and or you did. It's vice versa, whereby you're not really upset of the outcome of what's happened. You are standing in your own rightful place of what you believe to be the best outcome for you. All right, so this person or you has felt like this was the outcome that was intended to be for you, as well as I feel also with these two cards, Aries, you were not able to commit and someone just walked. So, or if you are in a commitment, someone just walked. If this is the sacred union and, the change had to be, it's now or never. It's either you make the commitment or I walk. And it could have been coming from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, right? I feel that this person or you, right, remember, just waited like too long and couldn't seal the deal, they're saying. Okay? And you've been having this read for a while about the non-committal, ability of non-committal, and or if someone, okay, so I don't think anyone I don't feel this at all. I don't feel anyone made a, ultimatum, if you will, about this. I think someone just said, I'm going to search for my soul counterpart because you're not it. And the crowning of these crowns is also very indicative of religious and or spiritual beliefs. So the changes that took place within the last maybe 5 months is you're not seeking the same thing someone else is. Got it? And what's wrong with that? I mean, seriously, right? There's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. I'm feeling someone may have, all right, so I'm also hearing Spirit saying someone may feel like this is a missed opportunity. And if it's not yet, it will be. The feeling of a missed opportunity. And regretful, but not yet. Not yet. I think the walking away still hasn't been processed. Okay, Taurus, Sun card, love it. The Page of Wands, beautiful. And the 5 of Cups, which was just in the Aries read, which is a younger fire sign is going to their happiness. So Taurus, if you're dealing with a Leo, Aries, Sag, here's a Leo, and a more youthful, it could be a child, it could be your child or someone else's near and dear to you, or it could be a romantic, connect that you're not settling. They're saying you're not settling. You're definitely going after that which you want. So your situation of change has been to, if this is not someone external to you, it's just like, you know what, I'm moving on to brighter days, and I'm not going to let anyone get in my way. Cardinals are definitely past family members from the other side. I feel this Aries, Leo, Sag could kind of be a joker, a jokester. I feel like they like to play games. I do. You know, like I've got like, not I played you, but just cutesy played you. Someone may live by water and or, well, it is summertime, but I feel like someone likes to play jokes. There's also something about athleticism here. Maybe you're starting an athletic program, like working out, yoga, Tai Chi, they're saying. Someone could be in the theater as well, or you're going to the theater. Maybe your child is in a play, play on words. Someone likes to joke with playing on words. Okay? This is moving toward the light of a new day after maybe sorrow, regret, pain, whatever. Let me take one card from the vice versa deck, okay, for Taurus, just to double check. Like, what's the deal here? Hold on. Let's get a Five of Cups. Five of Cups. The whole deck just, look what flipped over. Hold on, look at this. Seriously. Look what flipped over and cut the deck by itself. Five of Wands upright with the Five of Swords, or Three of Swords. So guess what? This 5 and this 5 means that we had a fight. Someone verbally, a contradiction of words. Contradiction of words, like you said you were going to do this and now you're backing out. You promised and you're backing out. Someone's backing out of a deal, a promise of love, right? A promise of love. Someone's backing out. Someone's saying, I changed my mind. So that could feasibly be what happened here, Taurus. You and or someone else. Okay? Gemini. Yeah. Okay. And I don't think, honestly, I think the majority of you Taurians are like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm going toward my happiness. And something about I didn't miss a beat. Okay, Gemini. Gems. Look at this, Geminis. Are you kidding me? Five of Wands reversed, Seven of Swords, and the Strength card. What did you hear about someone? You're looking back on someone, you're going to hear something about someone that is unrulingly a lie. That's what Spirit's saying. Someone is there's rumors about you and your ability to be honest. Someone doesn't believe you. I don't feel, honestly, I feel this is you. You're like, maybe you're hearing rumors of someone who's trying to be egoic and putting, like making themselves look good, right? And it's taking you every ounce of strength to just like back out, back down. You may have backed out. someone has been using their words for the wrongful doings that they feel, mind you, that they feel that you did. Someone saying, I can't tame you even if I wanted to. And no one should really be able to tame anyone, right? So this change is how you have, okay, so gems, you have changed your circle of friends. And if you haven't yet, you will. Change your circle of friends by changing the people that always want to be like, they think they're going to get one, they get one over on you, right? They're trying to get one over on you. There's rumors here. I feel that someone said, I couldn't catch you, so, couldn't have you, so I'm like, gonna spread some shit. And you're like, okay, whatever. I'm taking the high road. I'm not listening to this. I mean, I've heard enough. I feel like you're like, I've heard enough, right? So you're walking through, as you continue, Geminis, to walk underneath this, it's like you're walking through to the other side of your own truth, and you're not dealing. The things that you had originally asked and prayed for from Spirit have come to fruition. Gates, something about gates, being in a gated community, gating your backyard. Some of you may want to put a gate in your backyard, and maybe it's just like only a matter of time. Maybe you're doing some price points, different price points for different gates for your backyard to ensure your animals are safe. Yeah. Anyone that thought, you have 2 7s, so Spirit has your back for sure from those people that are ruthless, they're saying. Wow, ruthless, right? This makes me feel like some jealousy is going on here from people in your circle that are no longer in your circle. So if you extracted some people, Geminis, good for you. You didn't want to listen to those rumors. You know that you can't be tamed. No person can be tamed unless you are the one that wants to be tamed, right? It's just not going to happen. I think that certain people thought you were going to also for others. I think some of you Geminis had people that around you that thought that you were going to be stupid enough to take the bite. Right? And look at, I just looked over here I just looked over here and look at that, the strength again. So when you looked, Geminis, when you looked into someone's real character, you found, what you found? This. And you said, not today. I know that, so that was not 2 7s, it was, the strength is an 8, but still, that's Spirit. That's the culmination of coming, circle 8, right? Infinity. So what you have prayed for, it's still the same message, what you've prayed for. And everything has come full circle for you. So you've extracted those people, and they're gone. See? Okay, let's go. Good for you. And if you haven't yet, it's time. Cancers. The Hermit. Love it. Wow. The Knight of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Someone's coming in to tell you something very important. It's going to not have all the information. It's going to be bits and pieces. Someone has seen the light of a new day, Cancer. It could be a Virgo who has become the wise one, but will only come at you with just bits and pieces of information as of right now. Why? Why is that? Because someone wants to see how you're going to react with the information that comes in. How are you going to react here? And someone holds the whole truth. Someone has the whole truth and knows, and maybe they're testing you, testing your resolve to see how you react emotionally. We have your card in the middle of emotions. It's not Cancer card, but it is emotional. Is it going to feel emotionally stable, or is it going to feel wacky? Or is it going to be, well, I honestly don't trust everything you're saying, so you better have proof of backing up what it is you're saying or what is being delivered as a message. What's that song? Tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me. I can hear the song. It's tell me the truth now, and someone's like, okay, I have bits and pieces for you, but I'm not sure if I'm going to share it all. And that could be detrimental to what's going on here. Someone has all the insight and someone doesn't. And the middle is if this is you, you're like on this dark horse, guarding what you hear, guarding what's being said. And so that means, for me, Cancers, look up research, look up what's being true. What is your truth? Look it up. If whatever's being said, the information that's being given. Look it up. Some of you have children. This is a father-son dynamic the father wants to share and give their love to the son, and the son is saying, I'm not ready to talk. Maybe there was some kind of a problem with a father-son dynamic, and now the son is like, I'm not ready to really tell you how I feel. I don't want to share. If I am going to share, I'm on the defense. I mean, look at how his stance is. He's defending his rights. So there could be someone defending their right to a parent, being that of a father figure. And that could be a Virgo. See, look at defending your turf, defending what you believe, justice for all. So something's going on with the justice system in terms of not legal. I don't feel it's legal. I feel that's not fair. So whatever you're telling me doesn't seem fair. Something about fairness. Okay, Cancers? Okay, Leos. Leo. The Six of Cups, the Magician, and the Moon. Wow. Here comes Cancer, right? Cancer, but that was not for... This could be if you're a cusper, okay? Cancer, Leo, cusper, okay? So what are we doing? Are we showing our kids? I feel like this is showing our kids that there are... Okay, they're saying subtly showing your kids, showing your kids the way forward in terms of maybe manifesting a new job, getting a job, looking for a job, but it's being done in a real subtle way. right? It's like, I'm not going to be aggressive, but I am going to be subtle because some of maybe my 2 kids, maybe there's a couple kids that they need to grow up and start working for a living. Some of you Leos need your kids to be working, and they need to transform from that, syndrome of parent will take care of me to I'm now creating my own stuff. I'm doing it my way in terms of, what I want to do for a living. Some of you Leos, your children, or if it is you, you're manifesting, but you're not telling. Some of you, okay, Leo, some of you are manifesting something that has to do with kids, right? Children's books, on how emotional connection, the emotional connection in terms of children, dependency. That's what I'm thinking. It's like emotional dependency, but in maybe someone's creating something to help children with emotional dependency. I know there's a book out there, Emotional Independence, or Intelligence, sorry. It's Emotional Independence. Intelligence, I'm so sorry. So some of you are reading that book or need to read that book. It's a really good book. Your energy is all over the place. For others, Leos, your energy is all over. You're scattered. You're scattering your energy with all your kids. If you have 2 kids, or maybe 2 kids need more attention right now. Your kids are worried about your emotional stability. Maybe some of your parents are getting older, up there in age, and you're concerned about their health and well-being. Some of your kids have a rabbit. It's interesting, like, okay, so it is time for your kids to do work, fertility. Some of you fertility. Maybe you find out, or you're not sure, one of your kids, like your daughter could be pregnant and you have no idea that she's pregnant. You instinctively know that she is, but no one's talking. It's like on the DL. And there's a little, like, there's a hesitation here about the pregnancy. If a child tells you, hey, I'm not pregnant, I don't know what you're talking about. Someone could be thinking about not keeping the pregnancy also. And their moods, they have mood swings because they are pregnant. And maybe that's like the heads up, Leos, that you find out, your kids, and they're saying, okay, so if your daughter is pregnant, Leos, they may be having twins also. Their clock's ticking. Some of you, it's not a teenage daughter pregnant. It's someone who's like in their 20s, early 30s, who may be pregnant and real happy about it, actually. They did do whatever they could to manifest this. And congratulations. That's awesome news. And I think it's going to come as a surprise. Like maybe your daughter's in her 30s, or, and it was like maybe they didn't think they could get pregnant or something like that for others, okay? These are generals. Virgo. This just popped out. Beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Finding a new job, finding a new way of business, okay, so some of you, they're saying, are educators. So now your job now for some of you Virgos are going forward is to be the teacher now. to teach others, And there are going to be some people that are going to not think you're up for the job, not think you're up for the, Okay. Some of you are with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you have decided to, some of you are getting engaged. Some of you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who are, they are leaving, she is leaving and taking whatever she needs, she's taking with her. It could be just that you're traveling with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you hear of someone that's near and dear to your heart that's leaving all of the crap and the people behind. Even though she's going toward this, so I feel for others that this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius has taken her heartfelt lessons, and those people who undermined her, she's going to see people for who they truly are. But I feel like if there are people, if there are people that have undermined a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, she's going to get her due justice. So it could be a Libra. What does that mean? It's like, look, I gave it my all. I learned a lot. And you're going to be, I feel, Virgos, you're like the third party in this situation where you find out that a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you've known and is near and dear to your heart, right, has left all the crap behind and taking all of her heartfelt knowledge and insight to teach others, to give to others the knowledge. Those people that didn't see this person for who they truly represent are now going to see them. She will see them and help them. Now, you could be a Virgo with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius moon here. So whatever you're teaching from your heart, you're helping others to see your true value. They didn't believe you. They knocked you down. They didn't listen. They were adamant about who you were or who they thought they saw you as. And they were wrong. And now it's a whole new beginning where you're going to be teaching and showing others what you got. Some of you are starting a new job and you're leaving all of the slack. The people that gave you slack. Maybe it's work people. These people that just, didn't find your worth. And now they see your worth. See that? And now they're real clear. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who had maybe had to tell people, or you told others to set the record straight. And it's this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio and a group of people that you're hanging with. They now see you for your truth and your value and what you came to the table with, and they didn't see it before. And now they understand. Maybe, Virgos, you had spoken, because Mercury rules your sign, so maybe you kept telling these people over and over again, this is not who you think, I'm not who you think I am. And, they were like, yeah, right, and then suddenly some things happen, and in the midst of everything, they finally realized that you were really being truthful. You were not holding anything back. Libra. Libra. Death. Scorpio. New beginnings. So you could have ended a relationship, Libra, with a Scorpio, starting over. It could have been a third-party sitch, but if it is or isn't, doesn't matter, because the truth of who you represent here is to have a passionate new beginning, right? Wherever you're headed, Libra, you're on your way to a passionate new beginning of not just maybe, meeting new people, but I feel this is doing work that you love to do. Like the passion behind the fire, right? Fire is passion, right? It ignites what we want to do and where we want to go. Okay? The way forward, I feel this is like, the yellow brick road, Libras. You're headed toward the yellow brick road, onto new ventures and using your skill set that is going to ignite you in a way that you have not felt for a while. Whatever these things, the projects you're working on, the ideas coming in, these things are going to be fertile. They're going to give you a sense of financial stability, and it will start slow, for sure. It will. But it doesn't matter, because what matters, Libras, is that you're doing what you love to do. That's what matters. Got me? Ornate, making art, drawings, architecture, a wood fireplace, right? Something about a wood fireplace. You're starting a whole new life, and maybe where you're at has a wood fireplace, and you're getting a lot of intel from your surroundings, right? When we're out in Mother Earth, or when we have indoor or outdoor wood fireplaces, or anywhere that you are able in Mother Nature to create, you will be creating and getting more insights from spirit. Spirit guides are going to show you your way forward now that you have successfully ended things that people were not on the same page with you. And that could be a Scorpio. Scorpio gave you your freedom. You gave yourself your freedom from a Scorpio. You've come a long way. You've come a long way. There's also pillars, something about having to do with pillars. So pillars are like what? They're the balance, right? As well as the 6 crows on the upper left-hand side of this card. Those are balance. So now your life, Libra, where there was some imbalances, now you're balancing. Even though this is a 3, you're going to create with maybe others, or 3 ideas. It doesn't knock you off balance, because these pillars are holding up the balance of what you're working on, what you're doing, and what projects you're headed for next. Literally, the yellow brick road. God has opened up the pathway for you, Libra, and you're so psyched, because this was a noose around your neck. Someone was a noose around your neck. There was, and maybe could still be, the remnants, mind you, remnants of people that are nuances and nuisances. So that's interesting. Nuance is a nuance, meaning you are the nuance of fragrance that you are elevating to become free from all of it's a transformative time. So that is the nuance of fragrance. On the other hand, there are people who are nuisances. And it could be a Scorpio. It could be just one person that was a nuisance and is still lurking. I'm going to tell you they're lurking. I'm going to take one card for Libra here on the Death card. See? They're still lurking. 8 of Cups. Libra, if you took a hike, took a hike, whatever, from a Scorpio, they're sad. And it could be someone like that really wished you hadn't walked, but you did. And or vice versa. But I feel like it's a good thing. I do. I feel like you did the right thing, quite frankly. And that's an 8. Spirit, this is the shooting star of the things that, okay, Libra, one more thing. The things that you wished for a long time ago when you were a kid is now coming to fruition. You're at the 8 because you had to walk away from a very karmic bind emotionally. Mentally, you were already gone. Emotionally was the hard part because it was someone that you knew from childhood. And now you're out. And even if you didn't know them from childhood, it doesn't matter. Your childhood dreams were not to settle. Settling is not something that Libras are going to be doing ever again. Those who have learned. You're at the 8. That's the infinite back and forth with someone. And now that they're lurking, let them lurk, right? Scorpio. Speaking of, Scorpios like to lurk. See, look. Libra, for sure. What was fair happened. Look at you. Oh, you're telling me it was a fair deal. So this could have been this was a fair deal. Like someone walked, it was over. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for you, Scorpio, has left. Libra here. Someone freed themselves. So if you are a Libra, Scorpio cusper, this speaks volumes to you or you're a Cancer or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, moon sign. Either way you slice it, Scorpios, you're telling me that someone took off and it was fair. Someone freed themselves, either you or someone else, because we did not see eye to eye. You got that? Eye to eye. We did not see eye to eye. So hallelujah. You have that barnacle, right? I don't think emotionally you were on the same page. Emotionally, you were not willing and or able to make it happen, to make a commitment, to make something fair. Something wasn't on an even balance. So this is why was it uneven? Well, it was, for some, the reason someone left was because it wasn't fair in a way that someone left, right? Someone left because, the deal was not the same vibration. The person you were dealing with, Scorpio, was not on the same vibration as you. Someone could have leveled up. Someone could have been completely different, and unbeknownst to you, it was like, okay, so I finally got it. That I didn't see someone in the same light. Maybe someone, for others, Scorps, someone was hiding their feelings, or you were unable to seal the deal. Something about good as gold. Someone's good as gold. If this is a jail, someone's coming out of jail, finally, Scorpio, finally, like for 8 months or 8 years, the justice system is saying, okay, they've been released from jail. Someone got released from jail. And you had no idea that it was going to happen. And I'm not sure how you really feel about this, honestly. How do you feel about this, Scorpio? Really, write to me and let me know. I feel that some of you are excited, but I feel because of the Libra reading, if you are dealing with a Libra, then maybe that is a little bittersweet. Okay, Saggies. Yeah, I think you want to really talk, but Spirit's like, let's keep it going. See that? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yep. Took a hike, walked. Either way, emotionally and mentally out. That's why it's so nice to have this. So you can see the cards. It's like, oh my God, thank you. All right, let's go. Sag. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming to manifest love, give you love. I love you. Someone's going to say, I love you. I've missed you. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could have been gone for a minute, right? Maybe they were held up in a hospital for 6 days, getting some information about their health. Maybe they were going, I don't know why, but I feel like there was some Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in the hospital, Saggies, that you love very dear and near to your heart, that you were concerned with, and that they have now gotten a really good information about their health, eating healthy, purifying that they've been purified, right? They got lots of liquids. If this isn't someone who was in the hospital, I feel that if it is someone, Saggies, or someone that you know and love, they are manifesting a new start, a new beginning, and you're seeing them in a whole different light. If this is drinking more water, okay, for some of you, you and or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius should be drinking more water, purifying, right? Making sure that, okay, the number 8 is on our body, right? It's the chakras. We know we have 7 chakras, but the infinite is 8, the infinity sign. So as the 8 goes down and around, it is the temple, which shows up here. So all of these tools, meaning not eating processed foods, starting to drink water, taking your vitamins, your supplements, getting all of that in check is what Spirit is saying. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that Saggies you love very dearly and that you've been through a lot with. And this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you as a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius moon. I think, honestly, for some Saggies, you were worried how they were going to. For others, you're worried, how is this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you love going to manage their skill set in order to financially be viable? I'm going to take a card here for Saggies on the Magician. Show me the Magician for Saggies. Look at that. Someone was worried someone wasn't going to make it. I'm serious. Someone was worried that a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius was really ill. 6 and 3 is 9. 9 swords. I think they were worried. I think, Saggies, you were worried that you're going to hear news that wasn't going to be good from maybe a doctor. Maybe someone's health is under par. Let's get one more card here for Saggies. The 9th month is your house. So maybe this is you guys. So be healthy, Saggies. Yeah, you're good as gold. Look, be healthy. You may have incurred some trials and tribulation. You've had to undergo some really hardships in order to get to where you're headed. And now you're literally, you and or someone else is seeing the light of a new day and being able to manifest what they really need to manifest. I think it's someone's health was not up to par, and then they went and got help. And now they're okay. And now they're all back to being healthy. And they have this, right? Right? I only have love. I only want to give love to others. Someone had a come to Jesus moment as far as their health was concerned, and they prayed. And now they're ready. They're ready to manifest. Manifest what? Manifestation doesn't just include a job that pays you money. Manifestation are the tools that we have been given since inception, since birth. We all came to this world to receive. So believing you can receive also is a huge thing, Saggies. Do you believe that you are capable of receiving? And manifesting, manifesting love is love for people. It's love for all. It's love of the world. It's the beginning stages of knowing that Mother Earth provides. And it brings the abundance of good health is wealth. Right? All of that is what someone had. See, look, I'm serious. Someone was not feeling good, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they went to the hospital, they had tests done, maybe an MRI, something, their heart or whatever. They need to take potassium, magnesium, and other supplements and water, and everything needed to get recalibrated. Someone's health was under par, and now they're good to go, right? They're good to go. But are you okay, so Saggies, I just saw the 7 of Swords. Make sure that you are on point with your spouse, significant other, when it comes to going back to their old ways. That's massive. And or you. Okay. That was massive, Capricorn. That's an important message, is what I meant. Okay, we're going to take one more on this one. Capricorn, okay, new beginnings, the start of something new. Okay, so 9 and the 9 and the Ace of Wands is that you're exhausted from working too hard, also defending yourself about I work too hard and I'm under the gun. Not literally, God forbid. Someone's energy is just really depleted. If this is you, Capricorn, maybe, you're just burning the midnight oil. Really, just what? Are you trying to prove to others? Don't. Or are people just letting you have at it? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know how sometimes people are just so, they're like, oh yeah, let Joe work his ass off because, I'm going home. It's time to really assess Your 10 of Wands is going to be, your energy is getting depleted here. Whatever you're doing. It doesn't have to be work. It could be just you're out partying, you're burning the midnight oil, you're having fun, you know, and it's not like, it's not a bad thing, but, you know, you need to see what it is that is taking, and or who is taking your energy. Maybe you know, you're off and about, wandering, whatever, and your spouse is the one who's, right, who's being defensive and not understanding that you're having such a good time. Maybe someone is watching you deplete your energy and finally saying, hey, like, listen, you need to not be so worried about what money you're making or how you're going about your day today. I think that you're just really expending too much energy. You're helping so many people here, and they're letting you do it. It's like you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're helping so many people, but who's helping you? Capricorn, who's helping you when you're down and out? Or if your energy is depleted, is someone saying, hey, let me help you here? Or are they saying, yeah, keep going, you know, you haven't done enough. I'm not saying it's necessarily work here. This could be a masculine and a feminine body. Let me get the 9 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Ace. I mean, what's going on? Look at that. This could be a boss. A Leo, Aries, Sag. A boss. All right, I'm going to say boss man, boss woman. She's a slave driver. Someone could be a slave driver. And if it's not someone external to you, Cappies, it is your energy is being depleted. And Spirit saying, I love that you have so much enthusiasm and passion and drive and assertiveness for what you want to do. But you're going to have to take it slow. You're going to have to go out into Mother Earth. Capricorn, you are going out into Mother Earth for some of you. And getting, okay, so something came up here, emergency. So if this is a resonating and applying to you and your energy, no one wants to go to the emergency room for dehydration, I just heard, and for energy, just not just dehydration, but also just your energy depletion and needing supplements. So it is a very similar reading here for Saggies, cusping Capricorn. If that's the case, it's here. If you have Sag anywhere in your chart, be mindful of keeping yourself healthy. Health is wealth. If this is a rival, that you work with or that you're close in proximity to, be watchful. Watch. I want one more here for Caps. Capricorn, who's this Leo, Aries, Sag? See, it could be someone that you could be a soulmate who's like driving you to do all the work. Maybe this Leo, Aries, Sag is a soulmate that is making you do all the work in the house. Seriously. You know, you come home, you already have a 9 to 5, just say, it's hypothetical, right? You're working your ass off all day, and then you come home and someone's barking orders at you to get the house clean. Or let's go out. And you're like, I'm really tired. So, that could very well be. If it's you, and if it's all you, Capricorn, you got to get some, eat greens. Eat more greens, green beans, lettuce, I'm not so sure about kale because I just saw something on IG about kale not being the superfood that one thinks, but then what do they know? Just look things up. You know what I mean? When you are inquisitive, anytime you hear what they say or what they write, you have to look into that yourself. Aquarius. Aquarius, these fell out completely. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. They wanted to come out reversed. So the money is what? Money. You're waiting. Okay, so some of you Aquarians are waiting on money. Some of you are laid up. Like maybe you're like overthinking what's going on. I'm waiting for a cash out. I'm waiting. Did you sell something? Inheritance. It's not coming. Something about money is not coming. You're waiting. And it's really pressing on you mentally. Mentally, you're exhausted from thinking, when is this money going to come? And it's not right now. Maybe it's an issue of spirit wants you to get out of your head and more like just do what you need to do. Like work, keep working. Don't think so much about money as much as like did you put your eggs in one basket and you don't have other sources of income? Aquarius, what's going on? There's something that you're not telling others. You don't want others to know about. This is all about work. Maybe some of you lost your job and you're like, okay, now where's my money going to come from? I gotta get some help here for Aquarians. Aquarius, what are all these pentacles reversed for? Give me one card on each of the pentacles, please, Spirit. Thank you. See, they're giving, it's like, look, okay. This is the Page of Pentacles on top of the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you have to go back to, you may have to go back to school. Look at this, the Knight. So the Page turns into a Knight, which means you're not getting as much as you thought you were going to get. 7. But then you do. That's what it is. I'm telling you, take the high road. Some of you are seeing hawks. That is your spirit animal. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, or Capricorn could be in your chart, and that's why you're overthinking about money, but it's coming. It may come in July. The big payout may come in July. What you've been waiting for comes in July. For others, it could be about children or starting over in terms of, like, you're going to take your money, you're going to sell something, you're going to take your money, and you're going to start over. You may be, buying something that's more simpler, a simple life. I feel like this is a simple life. This is the Justice, right? So I feel like in the court of law, you're going to get the money that you rightfully deserve. Maybe it's not coming in as quickly as you thought. Let's get one more card here. Yeah, and you're like defensive. You're defending your ground. Maybe you're in the court of law. In the court of law, you're defending your ground to a situation that is a real estate issue, an inheritance issue. It could be paying for child support issue, and then the money shows up. Maybe people are like attacking your intelligence, attacking you in, intellectual property, I hear. I think some of you are really looking to get back into, a new trade, if you will, a new job, starting over, or getting, Spirit saying for some of you, you're going to get a new job that's going to be really good for the long haul. You're really defensive if anyone wants to talk to you about money. You're like, I don't want to talk. If someone's asking you, so, okay, what's happening? What's happening? You're like, I don't want to talk. You're defending your turf. You're defending your rights. And these two fell out. So once you get out of your head, this is how the magic works of spirit. Once you get out of your own way, this happens. Maybe a boss told you they were going to give you some money, or you're waiting on a project that was going to be, money, right? They promised you a certain amount or a down payment. Maybe it's a down payment. For some of you, maybe you purchased a home and you haven't gotten your earnest money yet back. And it's in the courts. Something maybe about the court system, right, Aquarius? You are a fixed sign. You want what you want, right? Some of you are going back to school to get more educated, to further your education, so you can do a new job, a completely new job. Okay, one more, Spirit said. Pisces. These two came out. Pisces, look at this. 5 of Pentacles with the Emperor. Who's in charge of who? A father figure is saying you're using your money, and you're gonna be sorry if you're shelling out money to the people that are wanting money. This has been going on with Pisces for really a long time. I would say the past at least 5 months to 5 years. You have 2 5s. And here's a father figure possibly on the other side, right? Trying to help you to get out of your feeling guilty about not giving because you're so giving. But you're going to regret it if you keep on giving. You're going to regret it. And I'm talking financial here. It's like people are always wanting a payout. They're a handout, handing money, exchange of money, always. Why, Pisces? Spirit wants you to get empowered and cross that bridge from giving to emotionally helping, like tough love here. You have to give, you have to start showing up as tough love instead of constantly giving to people who need to probably go get a job. Let's get some cards for Pisces here. Really, Spirit's trying to tell you, if you keep giving your finances away, the money that you make, you're going to end up with nothing. Okay, Pisces, what's going on? I need a card on the 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. You know, but you don't want to admit it. Look at that. You know, but you don't want to see it. People have been telling you over and over again, stop feeling guilty. What are you feeling guilty about? You don't want your kids on the street. I get it. You don't want your kids on the street. So you have a confliction, the conflict, right? The boys and the girls, right? You have kids, boys and girls, a boy and a girl, whatever, constantly asking you for money, right? 5 of Cups. And what happens? There it is. The father saying, it's not like you don't have the money. We're going to put it right here because and there it is. Look at that. 5 of Cups upright. Oh my God. Look at how that worked. You're continuously giving your money, your hard-earned money that you have. Some of you, this was an inheritance. This was money from an inheritance, right? You received like good money from an inheritance and you just either pissed it away or you're giving it to your kids. And you're regretful. Why? Okay, so for some of you, a significant other, maybe a father figure, passed, crossed over, and you're a widow. And now you feel completely guilty, Pisces, because your kids want money and you're feeling like it's your job as a parent. And your father and maybe this is a father in heaven and your deceased husband, let's say, if this resonates, it's not going to resonate for all, but someone on the other side is trying to help you, to tell you you have enough money to give, but why are you giving? Because you're sad, you want to be loved, you want to be seen, you want to be heard, you're guilty, you feel guilty that maybe these kids lost their father, right? Do you feel guilty that your children lost a really good, loyal man, and now you're so conflicted because you already know that you need to have some tough love, but you just can't seem to do it? Do you know what I'm saying? This came up right, you guys. You saw it. The Five of Cups was reversed because I think there are times it's like glimpses of, no, I'm not going to lend you money happens, and then you feel a little bad, and then you go back. Or you change your mind. Or you're emotionally too conflicted, emotional, grieving still, grieving, and not wanting to see the truth of how others are just taking from you. It is financially something that you need to really, do you see how this is grieving someone who has crossed? You can see on these two crossing, hold on, the bridge is here, and someone has crossed over and is in mourning. Someone's still in mourning for a loved one that has passed, right? It's already happened, like 5 years ago, 5 to some years ago. You have 3 5s, 5, 5, 5. This needs to change, or else you're not going to have anything left. And more importantly, Spirit's saying, Pisces, for whomever this is for, your self-respect it's crucial that you help yourself, okay? And this could be that you are the mother. There it is. Okay? All right, let's get a karma card. What's the bottom? Look at that. 4 of Cups. Yep. Some of you are just not over a loss. If it's not someone who crossed over, I'm talking pretty much those who are widowers. But if someone hasn't crossed over, then Spirit's saying a father figure is trying to help you cross over into giving tough love to your kids. And stop giving so much, because your nest egg will be very little. Okay, karma cards, let's go. Let's get 3 cards. Pisces, look at that. Pisces, what is our beautiful Pisces? Sometimes you do idealize. You do. You have this feeling, you idealize the situation to the point where you are so, loving, moon. Not telling people, not showing people what you're doing. Some of you are on the DL about what you give on Neptune. There it is. See that? The things that you sacrifice for others. This is not just a Pisces read. It is for all those who sacrificed for the sake of others, emotionally, right? How you sacrifice. Spirit wants this read for the collective to also take notice of those who have sacrificed to help others to your detriment. For some, to your detriment. For others, it's like, how much literally how much do you do for others as a sacrifice? How much do you do for others to yield this as being a conscious act of giving, or is it an unconscious act of the sacrificial lamb? This read is about the sacrifice of the conscious sacrifice of the sacrificial lamb. Sorry, the unconscious sacrifice of the lamb, right? To make, to make martyrdom leads to a somewhat, and I'm going to say it because they want me to say it, manipulation. That is a manipulation. So, how do you react when it comes time to do what you have to do? So think about it. All right. I'm so psyched. Welcome to my new home. I know you can't see it completely, but I am very excited. This was the surprise, and I waited to get in order to do that, and I had almost all my boxes moved over the weekend. So thank you all for your continued support. If you haven't liked, please do. Comment, please. I'm now in my home and trying to transition and get all my stuff also from my sister's home, but the readings now will be done here. So take care. I love you all, and another read this week. Take care.